The weekend has brought us 6 new reveals from different Lorcana Instagram creators. The Illuminary Gazette was able to round up all these cards and are here to cover them all for you. Oh, it looks like they're ready! Hey everyone, Teddy back from the Illuminary Gazette and the Glimmer Gang, and we have 6 different cards that we got today. All are overseas cards from different European creators, so we do have a little translation box next to it. First card we're going to cover is Prince John False King. He's a Storeborn villain prince, 5 cost unequal, 2 strength, 4 willpower with 2 lore, and his ability, collect taxes, says each time this character quests, each opponent with more lore than you loses 2 lore, and the credit goes to Amicdigula on Instagram. Forgive me if I do mispronounce these names today, but I do like this ability. I think it'll be interesting. Obviously, it might be, or it could be, it will be really good in multiplayer. It will be, like, that's the main fact. This will be good in multiplayer, I believe. We also already see pack tactics and Emerald Sea play, so this could fit well into a nice maybe Emerald aggro, Emerald Steel type of deck in multiplayer. But just being able to take lore as soon as you quest, it's a 4 lore swing for any opponent. I think as a uncommon, this is great. I think it's maybe one to consider when you're thinking on uninkables in limited formats. So Prince John False King, a card to keep an eye out in multiple different formats. The next card we got is from Radio Nuclear over on Instagram. It is Maid Marian, Adorable Dreamer, a Storyborn Princess in Sapphire, 5 costed inkable, 4 strength, 4 willpower with 2 lore, and her ability is Elegant and Noble. When you play this character, choose a character to get -2 strength for this turn. I'm interested at this card. I think it is nice to be able to maybe limit something. Obviously, it doesn't last to your opponent's turn, so it would be okay. You target your opposing character, and they get -2. So maybe swinging into something big, but not having that big of a blow come back on to your character, or maybe if you want to be able to take out a smaller character with a small character, that your own small character can stay alive. So Maid Marian, Adorable Dreamer, it is interesting. I think another good character for limited. I don't mind this at all. Being that it is inkable, 4/4 is not bad for limited, and 2 lore obviously is great. So Maid Marian, another limited card. It seems like the theme with these reveals so far. The next card we have is a new Tinkerbell and Amber Generous Fairy Storeborn Ally Fairy. 4 cost uninkable, 1 strength, 4 willpower with 1 lore, and her ability is Find New Friends. When you play this character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal 1 character card from it and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. You may recognize this ability as this is the same exact ability as Be Our Guest, now just on a character card. So we have seen the nice abilities that Be Our Guest is, but in my opinion, this card is not as good just because it is a character, but I would much rather be able to sing that and play another character to pace the game up a bit more, because we are starting to get more in the mid game where the 4 cost slot is coming up, which means 5/6. Those bigger cards are starting to come down. I think this is just too late for a card. So in my eyes, this is not going to be as good, but like I said, it's not a bad card for limited when you're trying to get many cards in your hand as possible. So I think that is just a theme I am realizing right now is this is a great card, and a lot of these are great cards for limited. And I want to credit Jen Cronauer as the revealer of this card. So yeah, Tinkerbell, Journey's Fairy. The fourth card we're going to talk about is Hades' Wrathful Ruler, Storeborn Villain Deity. 6 cost inkable, 5 strength, 5 willpower with 2 lore, and its ability, Calling the Titans. Excerpt, ready your Titan characters. We saw cards, a few Titans released this set already, and I like it. I don't know how playable the Titans are yet. I think it's going to come down to how many we see. Do their abilities work together? So Hades is good to keep in the back of your mind to see how these Titans play. And I see he is a rare. And we do have the Glimmer Gauntlet coming up. So if a Titan deck is made, which I would love to see it, this may see play in that. This was revealed by Eskilgioko on Instagram. Like I said, apologies if I mispronounced these names. But yeah, Hades' Wrathful Ruler, keep in the back of your mind for when we see more Titan cards come. The second to last card we have is Chernobog's Minions, Mischievous Creatures. They are Storyborn allies. 1 cost inkable, 2 strength, 1 willpower with 1 lore, and their ability Restless Souls. Whenever this character quests, you may banish this character, draw a card, revealed by Elron77 over on Instagram. And this card alone doesn't make sense, but it does make sense with the next card we have, and that is going to be a very special card, but just as itself, I do like it. It does get cards into the discard, but I can't really talk about it enough until we see the next card. So let's hit that right now. And that card is Chernobog Evildoer, the amazing card we got today. Storeborn Villain, 10 cost uninkable, but that will make more sense in a second. 9 strength, 9 willpower with 3 lore, huge body. 2 abilities on here. The first one, the Power of Evil. When you play this character, pay 1 ink less for every character card in your discard. So that's where those little minions come into play, because as soon as they're banished, they go straight to this card and help Chernobog do what he does and get him out quicker. And then his ability is Summon the Spirits. When you play this character, shuffle all character cards from your discard into your deck. So obviously there is the give and take. You get to pay less for how many characters are there, but you can't just keep doing it. You have to then put more characters back in after. This was revealed again by Radio Nuclear over on Instagram, and I am excited about this card. It is really fun. I think there could definitely be some things played around with this. Obviously, villain aspect to it, and in Amber makes us think again. There's another villain to play for that Queen of Hearts villain deck. I'm going to mention it so many times, but yeah, this is gonna be fun. Steel Song may see this just because of a whole new world, and you may not care as much as discarding some higher cost characters, and it's a great payoff. I think it is not bad at all. I think this will be a card that a lot of people go after just because it is Chernobog, and he's a high profile Disney character. I personally did not grow up with him as a Disney character, but I know a lot of the other Glimmer Gang guys did, and this was apparently what haunted kids in their dreams. Don't quote me on that though. But Chernobog Evildoer is going to be a exciting card to watch when set 3 comes out. But yeah, those were the 6 cards that we got today. We hope you all enjoyed this edition of the Illuminary Gazette, and we will see you guys on the next one.